Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star with a very special reading for you today. Today is January 22nd, 2022, and I thought it would be really fun to actually kind of give a little bit of background into the number 2022 and how it actually kind of winks or nods toward Aquarius, and also to do just a short reading associated with that. So, as a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody. So, please do take what is for you and leave what isn't, for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. So, as I said, this is going to be just a 4-card reading. We're going to get 2 cards kind of just in general overall, and then 2 kind of clarifying cards. I just thought this would be very fun to do here on the channel, to give a little bit of background. So I did make some notes, so I will be referring to those as well. So let's talk about, as we're doing this, the number 22 is the master builder number, and it does refer to personal power and accomplishment. So that's gorgeous. There are 22 major arcana in the tarot, and so the Fool, which I have right here, is actually numbered 0, but it's also considered 22. I don't know if you can see that there. It's also considered, I'm going to set that here, number 22, as the Fool's journey is a kind of a pattern or a loop. You go through the different parts of the Fool's journey, and then you kind of begin again, is the thought, right? So there are the 22 major arcana. Now, Aquarius is the 11th house. So 22 is a multiply or up-leveled, empowered number of the 11th house, which is Aquarius. So winking to Aquarius there. Also, there are winks towards Aquarius in the idea or the association of the number 22 being associated with the Aquarius or Aquarian age. So that is awesome as well. So many different things. Now, 22 has always been significant for me in my life. 22 shows up very often. My oldest born child was meant to be born, or was due on my birthday, but was actually born 22 days earlier. So we are both under the sign of Aquarius, which is awesome. Also, 22 is often considered one of the most powerful numbers, and it is associated with, in many forms, or there's many ideas that it is actually associated with the sign of Aquarius. Okay, and I'm just looking at my notes here, so just a little pause before we get into the actual cards. 22 is frequently seen and used, potentially as that nod to Aquarius, in movies. So 22 is used very often in movies. If you haven't noticed that before, check that out. Start to pay attention. 22 can signify positive changes and brings peace and harmony to the forefront. This includes balance in all relationships, partnerships, and love. So that is gorgeous energy as well. And also, just a little fun side note, if you Google, when will Aquarius meet their soulmate, the answer is at the age of 22. So another wink there. Also, that 22 is associated with Aquarius and the Aquarian age. So some fun things there. Let's go ahead and get into the cards. So we have 2 for each, signifying 22. Obviously not 22 each or 22 total, but 2 and 2 for 22. So the first one is freedom. Yes, of course. So freedom coming in strong here, because you Aquarius, you got the freedom within the last reading, I believe, the money and career reading, twice. So financial freedom, freedom within relationship, freedom overall. This is really kind of this big nod into turning your big dreams, and 22 is that too, turning your dreams into reality. The master builder, really, really tuning into what it is, taking that action and turning those big dreams into reality. And within that includes freedom. So you have freedom coming in here, Aquarius. There's a lot of freedom. Again, as I said, it was freedom came up twice in your money and career reading that was just on the channel. I'll actually link it at the end of the video, so make sure you go and check that out if you haven't already. So you've got big freedom coming in here, lots and lots of freedom coming through, really having set those goals, those intentions for what it is that you are creating, those big dreams that you're turning into a reality during this time. And it does include having lots and lots of freedom within it. You also, within this one, have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is really, this is a really empowered version of yourself. This is knowing exactly what it is, kind of stepping into some almost like bad bitch energy, like very up-leveled energy, very bold and very confident. So you're really, really in this confident stage and just really, really tuning into who you are, Aquarius, during this time and what you are creating. This is very bold energy, and it does take bold and courageous energy to step into that freedom, to know what that freedom looks like for you, Aquarius, and to really, really stay within or be within a framework that allows the freedom, allows you to be bold, and allows you to really, really let your confidence shine and kind of fly that flag of confidence, right? Knowing that you can back it up, that you have all of this gorgeous energy that is within you and around you that does really, really tune into that reality and those big dreams that you are bringing to reality, turning those big dreams into reality here, Aquarius, with this Freedom card and this Queen of Wands. Gorgeous, gorgeous. You also have the Strength card, and the Strength card does really signify courage and confidence. This is really, really bringing kind of that empowered. Now, the Queen of Wands as well is personal empowerment. Strength is all about personal empowerment, which also is a signifier of the number 22, Aquarius. So it's magnified, your 11th house being magnified here with this 22nd day of the 22nd or 2022 year, right? You're being magnified during this time, Aquarius, and that is gorgeous, 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 or being multiplied even, the energy being multiplied around for you. So the strength is really coming in with that inner strength and that courage that is also coming through that bad bitch energy again with the Queen of Wands here, really coming through during this time for you. And it's really putting you into this place where you know without a shadow of a doubt, you have decided, you have envisioned, you have written down your goals potentially, and you have stepped into the space of really turning your big dreams into reality, taking the action, creating, doing whatever it takes within limits, because we all need a break and a breather once in a while, right? But to create that and to make that your reality, that takes that strength, that courage, that really, really standing firm. And that is where you are now. This also includes mind, body, and soul connection. So you are connecting on a deeper level, mind, body, and soul. And of course, it wouldn't be a reading for you, Aquarius, and or for the collective or the timeless if the Ten of Pentacles wasn't here. So if you've been on the channel for any amount of time, you probably know that the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands tend to come out very, very often. And I have been getting that nudging or that knowing that it's just because those cards come out so very frequently in the readings that I do here on the channel, because I hold such high intentions for each of you, that I hold those Ten of Cups, those Ten of Pentacles, those Four of Wands intentions for each and every one of you, so they shine through within the reading. So I love that. Go ahead and hit that like button if you love that too, knowing that my intentions for each and every one of you are so pure and so strong that it actually comes through in the readings with the cards that continually show up. So that is so empowering for me to know that that is shining through, that energy is coming through, and potentially can be felt by each and every one of you. I love knowing that I'm able to share that energy and to connect with you guys in that way. So back to the reading here, the 10 of Pentacles, of course, so the strength coming in here, and that 10 of Pentacles shining through, long-term success, really turning those big dreams into reality, having success with that, standing firm, creating that connection with the mind, the body, the soul, and the spiritual aspect as well, Aquarius, during this time and moving forward, right? This is gorgeous energy, really turning everything into success. You have that freedom, you have that kind of bad bitch energy or confidence. You have this strength, this, again, confidence, this connection, mind, body, soul, spiritual, and it is bringing you so much success. Now, I was going to look, we only have the one numbered card here, which is the 10. Wouldn't it be amazing if we had, an 11, which we don't have except for the major arcana, which would be justice, right? And that justice card would just mean everything going in your favor during this time. So turning big dreams into reality, that 22 really winking at you during this time, and always, Aquarius. Now, I do also want to say that I did talk about 22 having a very big impact and kind of following me at all times. 22 does come up in amazing ways for me, and sometimes tragic ways as well. Okay, so it doesn't always mean that everything is going to be gorgeous and what have you. Sometimes that 22 shows up in my life in what could be considered tragic ways, and in the moment it feels that way, and yet on the other side or down the road it turns into a very empowered, right, new beginning. That silver lining shines through, and the growth, the learnings, the lessons come through, and myself and or whoever may be involved in those situations does come out stronger and more empowered within ourselves, right, due to those things that happen. 22 is such a powerful number, and Aquarius, it has in many ways been associated with Aquarius. Again, go ahead if you haven't, which I hope you haven't. I hope you stayed here till the end. If you did, again, and go ahead and hit that like button so that I know that you are still here. But again, if you haven't already, go ahead and go and Google when Aquarius will meet their soulmate. It does come up. The answer is at the age of 22. 2022, or 22, excuse me, is very, or can be very significant in our lives. Noticing the signs, noticing in movies, just how often the number 22. See, now I want to add the year. The number 22 shows up. Gosh dang, sorry there. And even associated here in the tarot with the Fool. Aquarius, such gorgeous energy for this 22nd day of January of 2022. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see this message that might not otherwise. Also, I'll go ahead and link either up here or over here at the end of the video the reading from yesterday for Aquarius with the money career reading that also had double freedoms. So two freedoms going on, and a third here coming in. So go ahead and check that out, and do be sure to be checking out the collective readings that are coming up and the timeless readings that are coming up, as they do have messages for you as well, for everybody, of course. And that is what I have. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. And as always, I do wish and intend for you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. Keep that number 2022 in your mind and be well. I'll see you in the next reading.